The air hung heavy, thick with anticipation. A veil of mist clung to the edges of the woods, obscuring the path ahead. I hesitated, a tremor of unease running down my spine. This was no ordinary forest, I knew that now. Yet some unseen force drew me forward, beckoning me into its verdant embrace. With a deep breath, I crossed the threshold, the forest floor soft beneath my feet. Emerald light dappled through the canopy, painting shifting patterns on the forest floor. The air hummed with a strange energy, a symphony of rustling leaves and birdsong. I ran my hand along the rough bark of an ancient oak, its surface cool and comforting. There was a presence here, a sentience that whispered on the breeze. This forest was alive, a living testament to forgotten moments. The path twisted and turned, leading me deeper into the heart of the woods. Suddenly the trees parted, revealing a sunlit clearing. A gasp escaped my lips. There, nestled amongst the branches of a giant oak, was a treehouse. Not just any treehouse, but treehouse. The one from my childhood, long since dismantled, now resurrected in vivid detail. Laughter echoed in the air, the sound of my younger self, carefree and joyful. The laughter faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. The trees pressed closer, their branches heavy with a strange, oppressive weight. The air grew cold, the scent of pine replaced by the metallic tang of fear. I stumbled into a shadowed glade, my heart pounding in my chest, and there, etched into the bark of a gnarled willow, was a name I had struggled to forget, a name that brought with it a rush of pain and betrayal. Section 5. The weight of remembrance confronting the past. Memories, long buried, surged to the surface, each one a shard of a forgotten hurt. The forest floor seemed to shift beneath my feet, the ground unsteady. I sank to my knees, overwhelmed by the sheer weight of remembrance. The forest had awoken something within me, a wellspring of emotions I'd suppressed for far too long. It was time to confront them, to heal the wounds of the past. Section 6. Faded petals, lingering scent, the fleeting nature of memory. Memories are like petals from a flower, delicate and transient. They drift through our minds, sometimes vivid and clear, other times hazy and elusive. The wind whispered through the trees, its voice filled with a mournful understanding. It seemed to carry with it the stories of the past, tales of joy and sorrow, of love and loss. Each rustle of the leaves was like a page turning in an old cherished book. Petals from unseen blossoms rained down around me, each one a fleeting memory, beautiful and ephemeral. They reminded me of moments long gone, yet still alive in the recesses of my mind. Each petal was a fragment of a story, a piece of a puzzle that made up the tapestry of my life. The scent of my grandmother's rose garden, a place where I spent countless hours as a child, filled with laughter and love. The roses were always in full bloom, their fragrance a constant companion. It was a sanctuary, a place where time seemed to stand still. The warmth of my father's hand in mine, a simple gesture that spoke volumes. It was a source of comfort and strength, a reminder that I was never alone. His hand was always there to guide me, to support me, to hold me steady when the world seemed too overwhelming. The echo of my first love's laughter, a sound that once filled my heart with joy and excitement. It was a melody that played in my mind, a reminder of a time when everything seemed possible. That laughter was a beacon of hope, a light in the darkness, all fading, yet their essence lingered. These memories, though fleeting, left an indelible mark on my soul. They were like the mist that clung to the forest, ever present yet intangible. They shaped who I was, who I am, and who I will become. The forest reminded me that even in loss there was beauty. It taught me that memories, no matter how fleeting, are precious. They are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives, the moments that define us. In the end, it is these memories that make life truly beautiful. Section 7. Beyond the whispering woods, emerging, transformed. With a heavy heart I turned to leave, retracing my steps through the shifting pathways of the forest. I emerged on the other side, blinking in the sunlight, forever changed by my journey through the woods of memory. The world seemed different now, sharper, more defined. The air itself seemed to vibrate with the echoes of forgotten moments, a constant reminder of the past that shaped me. Section 8. The Enduring Allure, a Promise to Remember. Though I had left the forest behind, I knew I would never truly be free of its allure. The forest had a way of embedding itself into the very fabric of my being, its whispers echoing in my mind long after I had walked away. Each step I took away from it felt like a step closer to understanding its profound impact on my life. The memories I had unearthed, both joyous and painful, were now an integral part of me. They were like the roots of the ancient trees, deep and unyielding, grounding me in ways I had never anticipated. The laughter shared under the canopy, the tears shed in its solitude, all these moments had carved their place in my heart, and with that realization came a sense of peace, a quiet acceptance of the past and all its complexities. The forest had taught me that life, much like its own ecosystem, was a delicate balance of light and shadow, growth and decay. Embracing this balance allowed me to find harmony within myself. I made a silent promise to myself, to the forest, to remember, to carry forward the lessons it had imparted, to cherish the moments of clarity it had provided. This promise was not just a vow to the forest, but a commitment to my own journey of self-discovery and growth, to honor the memories that shaped me, the good and the bad, for they were the threads that wove the tapestry of my life. Each memory, each experience was a stitch in the fabric of my existence, creating a rich and intricate pattern that told the story of who I was and who I was becoming. The forest, with its timeless wisdom and enduring beauty, had become a part of me. It was a reminder that even in the face of change and uncertainty, there was a place within me that remained constant and true, and so I vowed to return, to walk its paths again, to listen to its stories and to find solace in its embrace. For in the heart of the forest I had found a piece of myself that I would never let go. Section 9. The Forest of Memories, a reflection on identity and time. The experience left me pondering the nature of memory itself. As I walked through the forest, each step seemed to echo with the whispers of the past. The rustling leaves underfoot were like pages of an ancient book, each one holding a story, a fragment of time long gone. The forest was alive with memories, both mine and those of countless others who had walked these paths before me. How fleeting it was, yet how profoundly it shaped our identities. The changing seasons of the forest mirrored the seasons of our lives. Spring brought new beginnings, summer the fullness of life, autumn the beauty of change, and winter the quiet reflection. Each season left its mark, just as each experience, each memory left an indelible imprint on our souls. The forest, with its ever-changing landscape, was a powerful metaphor for the human mind, a place of wonder, mystery, and sometimes unsettling truths. Just as the forest held secrets beneath its canopy, so too did our minds hold memories that shaped our perceptions and our realities. The mist that often shrouded the forest was like the veil of time, obscuring some memories while revealing others in fleeting glimpses, a place of wonder, mystery, and sometimes unsettling truths. The interplay of light and shadow in the forest was a reminder of the duality of our experiences. Joy and sorrow, hope and despair, clarity and confusion all coexisted, each giving depth and meaning to the other. The forest was a place where one could lose oneself and in the process find deeper truths about one's own identity. It was a reminder that the past was never truly gone, but lived on within us, shaping our present and guiding us towards our future. The ancient trees stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time, their roots deep in the earth, their branches reaching towards the sky. They were a testament to resilience and continuity, much like our own memories that, though sometimes buried, continued to influence our thoughts, actions, and dreams, but lived on within us, shaping our present and guiding us towards our future. As I stood at the edge of the forest, looking ahead, I realized that the path before me was shaped by the paths I had already walked. The forest of memories was not just a place of reflection, but a source of strength and inspiration, guiding me towards new horizons and uncharted territories.